Hello everyone, you're welcome to today's class. So in today's class we'll be discussing Introduction to Canva. We'll be seeing the interface and the design tools, and lastly we will consider what we can do on Canva, what kind of designs we can create. In the previous class we discussed the elements of designs and we were able to design our logos. So under elements of designs we discussed the various types of design elements we have: color, line, space, typography, and so on. We have other elements of design that we do not focus on because I feel these are the important ones. So today's class, we will begin by introducing Canva. Canva is a free-to-use online graphics design tool. You can use this to create social media posts, presentations, posters, videos, logos, and so much more. You can use Canva to do a lot of things. Moving on to the next topic in our topic of discussion, we want to introduce the interface. So let's go ahead to introduce the interface of Canva. When you type in canva.com in your address bar, it takes you to the home page. Up here, you can see the navigation menus. At the left side, you see the sidebar, and here is the center. Let's go through this sidebar one by one. The home page is where we currently are. Your projects are your designs that you have, the designs that you have created on Canva so far. If you're using Canva for the first time, you won't have any projects here. So these are the projects that I have. These are the designs that I have created. You can see the designs I've done. Let's go back to the home. The next tab is your templates. You can create a design from Canva from scratch, or you can use a template. Templates are ready-made designs that you can just pick and start working on. So rather than creating from scratch, this will save you a lot of time. You can see these are designs that are on Canva already. If anyone catches your interest, just click on it. These are social media posts. If you want to create a social media post, you can use any of these designs. Or another way is you can come to this search bar and click on a particular design that you want to create. So if you want to create a social media post, just click on it and type in social media post. Make sure it is on templates. If it's on project, you will be searching in your project, which is not what you want to do. So you want to search in templates. So if I type Instagram or Facebook, I already have a list of options. So if I want to create a Facebook ad, I can click any of this and it will to bring out the designs. Let me just type in Facebook post. So when I click on Facebook post, I will see a lot of options, a lot of Facebook post designs that I can just click and start working on. You can see. You can see. Even if you want videos, if you look at this play button over here, it shows that this design is a video, and when you hover on it, it will start playing. So if you want to create a video, you can even create a video on Canva. And one thing I want to clarify is on some of these designs, you will see a crown icon. This shows that you have to have a Canva Pro account before you're able to use this template. Currently, I'm using a Pro account, so I'm able to use this template. And if you're using Canva for the first time, I would advise that you go for the Pro account. You don't have to pay immediately. Canva offers you a 30-day free trial to try canva.com. And when your trial is up, the subscription fee is just a token, I think around $12 or thereabouts. But looking at the things that you can do on Canva, that price is actually quite reasonable. So you want to go on to the next topic, which is the design tools. So I'm going to click on a particular design. Let me click on, this is a business card I created recently. While this loads, let's go back to our previous home page. And I said you can create a design from scratch. If that is the option you're going with, just come to create a design, click on it. It will give you a list of designs that you can create. So if you want to create a document, a whiteboard, a presentation, a flyer, business card, logo, or so on, you can do all of that. Or you can just search for what you want to create and type it here. Now, if you already have a size in mind, you can come to custom size, click on custom size, and input the size of the design that you want to create. Here is the unit of measurement. So we have pixels, we have inches, we have millimeter, we have centimeter. If what you want to design is 5 by 5 inches or 5 by 3 inches, you click on inches, and over here you put in your measurements, your size. So 5 by 5 or 5 by 3, and then you click create design. Your design is a blank page is created for you, so you can start designing here. When you first of all open or create a new design, or if you're opening a template, going to our template, you'll see that automatically this tab is selected, design. And this gives you a list of similar designs to what you are designing. So if you're designing a business card, automatically you see a couple of options, business card options that you can pick from. Back to our design. So because we created that size, Canva automatically gives us templates that matches that size that we created. So we can choose a template here, or we can just ignore it and continue our design from scratch. The next tab here is your elements. This is what you would use most of the time. So if you want to insert a shape into your design, a square, rectangle, circle, triangle, come to shapes. When you click on see all, it will expand and give you all the shapes that is in canva.com. If you can't find the shape you're looking for, you can come to search over here and search for it. So if you're looking for a circle, click on circle, or you just type in circle. Now I want to use a square for my design. So I'm just going to type in square, press enter, when you click on the shape, it is automatically inserted into your design. So click on the shape and you have it here. To know that it is selected, you can see this purple outline around it. Let me zoom in a bit. You can see this purple outline around it. That is how you know it is selected. If I want this background selected, I click on the background and I can see that the purple outline is now around the background. So I can, now depending on what you have selected, what you've clicked on, this menu up here will change, giving you a list of editing options. You can change the color, you can add an animation, you can change the position, and you can edit the timing of the animation here. So if I want to change the color, come over here, click on color, and you can change the color here to green or black or any other color. You can even use a gradient if you want, but I'm just going to leave it as white. And to change the color of our shape, click on it. Color is still selected, so just scroll down to the color you want to use. If it is a gradient you want to use, click on the gradient. So I'm going to leave this as green. Now to resize your shape, if this is too big, you want to reduce it, you can either hold down this corner. Holding down this corner, you're resizing the whole box. But when you hold down this corner, you are increasing the width, increasing or reducing. But I want to reduce the height, so I'm just going to come here drag it down. To change the position, make sure it is selected. Click on it. While holding it, drag it to your desired position. Let me come down. Click drag to your desired position. So I'm going to just leave it here, expand it to the full width. Okay. The next tab we have is the text. If you want to input a text in your design, click on text. So these are the different sizes you can use: heading or subheading or body text. Let me input a heading for my design. So when you click on heading, when you click on it, it is imputed into your design. You can edit it here. So I'm just going to type brand building. Okay. Now to take it up, just drag it. Or if you still have this editing option, just click outside, then click on it again. Click on it and drag it to your desired position. Now if you want to insert a body text, just click and hold and click on it, and it will be inserted into your design. So click outside, click on it, click and drag. You can edit it. Double click to select everything. Then type what you want to type. Learn graphics design. Okay. So I want to bring this down. I want to bring this up. Now you get to learn this later. So your uploads is, if you want to upload a picture from your phone or from your laptop to canva.com, click on upload files. So when you click on upload files, you can select a picture. If I want to upload this logo, just click on it, open. So it's been uploaded. Click on the logo for it to appear in your design, and you can resize it here. Click and drag to where you want it to be. Okay. But I want to use my logo instead, so I'm going to delete this. Click on it, right click, come to delete, or you just use your delete button on your laptop. So I'm going to use this instead. Now when you click once on it, it will appear in your design, or you can choose to click and drag to take it to where you want it to be. So if you click once, it's going to appear in the center of your design. If you want to drag it to a desired position, you can do that. I'm going to click on the logo and reduce it. As you can see, it's reducing and it's going up. So if I want to reduce it in all aspects, I'm going to hold any of the points, hold down Alt on your laptop, and as I'm reducing, it's reducing in all aspects. Make sure that Alt is the last button that you leave. Now your project is the project that you have designed. So assuming you have created something and you want to go and bring that thing from your previous design, instead of closing this design and going back to the home page, you can just click on project and open your design. We'll come back to apps later. Photos. Canva offers you photos that you can use for free. Some of these photos are free and some of them have that crown icon, which shows that you have to have a Canva Pro account to use them. So these ones don't have it, so it shows that I can use them. I'm going to click on this and it appears in my page. So to resize, I'm sure you know how to resize now. Maybe I want another picture. This time around, I'm going to click and drop and resize as well. Okay, so I have two pictures in my design. The next tab, we have videos. If you want to input a video in your design, you can do that here. Canva offers you a list of already made videos. If you want a video about an animal, you can type in, maybe let's say a dog video, just type in dog, click enter, and you see a video of dogs. You see the duration. So this video is 8 seconds, but the crown icon shows that it is you have to have a Canva Pro to use it. But this one is free. This is 12 seconds, so I can click on it. It will appear in my design. I can resize it. So let's delete one of the pictures and use a video instead. Okay, all right. We will come back to the rest. I think we have considered the necessary tools so far. Now, going back to our elements, I said this is what you would mainly use most of the time. If I want an Instagram icon, for instance, I just have to type Instagram here. Click on Instagram icon. It's not giving us. Okay, let's go back. Oh, that is because we're in shapes. We're in shapes, so we want to go back to the main tab for elements. The main tab. Now under elements, I told you we have shapes, we have graphics, we have stickers and so on. It was not giving us Instagram logo because we were in shapes. We are under shapes. So let's go back. We want to be, it can be under graphics. So if I type in under graphics, if I type in Instagram, I have the Instagram logo. Or when you just click the elements tab, you can just type in what you want. Instagram. Alright. So I can use any of this. If you are using a Canva Pro, you can use any of these ones that have crown icons. But if not, just look for anyone that is not. So this is free. I can use this. It appears in my design. I can resize it. I can resize it. Okay. You can zoom in to your design with this option. So just drag until the zoom level is enough. Drag it to this point. If you want to put the icon here, you can drag it here. Reduce it again. Okay. Now back to text. Click on heading, or you want to input a body. It doesn't really matter which one you select. Out of these three, it doesn't really matter. So even if I drag a heading here, if I drag a heading here, I can still change it. You can change the font size here, maybe to 16 points or 18. I'm going to go with 18 points. I don't know if you can see this icon. It's like a letter I, capital letter I. So when it's showing this I icon, it means that it is in the editing stage. But you want to drag it to your desired location, click out of the box and click it again. Now you can drag it. So put in your Instagram handle. Put on your Instagram handle. To drag it, click outside, click on it and drag it. So you can reduce the font size by dragging this edge, or you can just come here and reduce it here. So I'm going to choose to reduce it here. I'm just going to drag one of the edges. As I'm doing that, you can see the font size is changing. You can keep reducing it. Okay, let's drag it down a bit to centralize it with our icon. To change the color of our text, make sure that it is selected. And remember I said, depending on what is selected, this menu over here will change. So if I'm to select this picture, you see the different option entirely. So I can edit the photo, I can flip it, I can add an outline or a border to it, I can change the position, I can give it a transparency. These are things we'll consider in our next class. I want to change the color of the font, so I'm going to click on the font, and this changes. Click on text color over here to change the color, and I want to give it color white. Okay, click out. Or if I think it is too bold, click on the text again, and this bold is selected, so I want to deselect it. Or if you think bold, making it bold will appear more visible, you can also do that, bold. If you want to make it italics, click on this. These other options will be considered in our next class. Now it's looking presentable. See what we've designed so far. Let's put it in full screen. Okay, it's looking nice. All right, now this is making your design from scratch. If you want to begin from a template, all we have to do is on our home screen, type in what you want to design. Make sure template is selected. Type in what you want to design. Let's select flyer, for instance. So when you see a flyer that catches your interest, click on it and you can start designing, changing some things to match your own design. So I like this, and you see it's free, so I can use this. Personally, I can use any template that Canva offers because I'm using a pro account. Now, if you have already tried Canva and your pro subscription has expired, another option is to join a team. If you're interested in joining my team, just let me know. I will create a team and send you a link. So you have to pay around 1K for me to add you to the team. Now let's say I'm okay with this. Click on it and click on customize this template. So it will open the design for you. In the one we were creating, you can change the name of the design here. Automatically it will, depending on the first thing you've typed, it will make it the name of your design. So because I typed brand building first, it's named my design brand building. Now for this one, we already have a name here. If you don't want to use this name, just change the name to anticipate flyer. Okay. Now about saving your design, Canva automatically saves your design. If you look at this icon over here, it says all changes saved. You can choose to save it here. All your designs are automatically saved. You don't ever have to click this. Here gives you a couple of things you can do. You can choose to create a new design. You can import files from your system, laptop or phone. You can resize your design. If this is too small to your liking, you can resize it here. You can change this to inches or pixels. So in inches, this is what is converted to. If you want to change it, just type what you want to change it to, the width and the height, and click copy and resize. If you click copy and resize, it will create another design. It will still maintain this size, but it will create another design with your size. Now if you click on resize, it will resize this design that you're working on. So no new design will be created. It will resize this one. So that's the difference between copy and resize and resize. We don't want to resize our design. Let's zoom in. So you see we already have a template, a nice looking template. All you have to do is change your logo. So to change the logo, go to your uploads, look for your logo. If it's not here, you have to scroll down before you get it. So I'm going to click on my logo, resize it. If you take it to, you see, if I leave it now, it will replace that picture. I don't want it to do that, so Ctrl Z. I don't know if you can see it, but it's there. The logo is there. If the picture is not allowing you to see the logo, you can choose to change it to a different picture. Come to photos, come to photos, and look for a picture with a bright background. This, for instance. So now I can see my logo. If you want to change the position of the picture, double click on the picture. Now you can shift it over here. All right. So my logo is more visible this way. We can change this to match our own design. We can change the services, we change this, change the number, change our website. If you don't have a website, you can use your Instagram handle or Facebook. And before you know it, your design is ready. One thing you should note is always make sure that the colors you choose are always related to your design. My logo, for instance, is green and black, right? I want to make sure that all my designs have that color. I don't want to use something that is off because it's like I'm changing brand. To be like I'm changing brands. To change all other orange color to green, just click on change all. I can change this to black. Okay, now my design is looking more like my brand. You can see it's looking more like my brand. Let me put this in full screen. All right, see how nice it looks. This is where we'll be ending today's class. In the next class, we will go deeper into designs. We will be designing a business card. We will be designing invoices. We'll be designing maybe a company profile. I would also welcome your suggestions. If you want us to design something in the next class, just type it in the group and we can work on it. All right. Thank you, everyone. This is where our class comes to an end.